Well, good morning and welcome to another Pasture Talk. Might be a little bit different this morning as we're starting to get a road built behind our place, and so a little bit more noise than normal. And I've got Bam Bam with me this morning. He's one of our little guys, and he just got weaned, and so Mama's not with him anymore, and he's talking a little bit to me. Like, hey, what did you just do? But such is life, right? But I want to wrap up our little lesson on Psalm 139. David writes in verse 13, "For you formed my inward parts, you covered me in my mother's womb. I will praise you, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Marvelous are your works, and that my soul knows very well. My frame was not hidden from you when I was made in secret, and skillfully wrought in the lowest parts of the earth. Your eyes saw my substance being yet unformed, and in your book they were all written, the days fashioned for me, when as yet there were none of them. How precious also are your thoughts to me, O God! How great is the sum of them! If I should count them, they would be more numerous than the sand. When I awake, I am still with you." So first of all, David talked about God's omniscience, his all-knowing character, the attribute of his knowing all things, and as Sharnock said, all things in the way that all the different ways that it could happen. And then David dealt with God's omnipotence, his power, and his omniscience, his presence. And so actually today, we're looking at God's omnipotence, his power. And his power is displayed in creation, in David's birth, and his being formed in his mother's womb. And this, David says, he not only knows intellectually, he knows in his soul how fearfully and wonderfully he's been made, and the power of God that displays. But his presence also is with him. He says, "For when I awake, I'm still with you." So God, I know that you were with me at the very beginning. You were with me before I was even formed, and now you are with me. So when he sees God's power, when he sees God's all-knowing attribute, that God is not unaware of what's going on in David's life, presently, nor was he unaware of what was going on prior and what will go on tomorrow. David says, Lord, I see these thoughts as precious. They are precious to me, and they're so great because not only are they great in their individual thoughts, but Lord, your thoughts about me are really numerous, and that is just amazing to me. And he concludes, he says, "Oh, that you would slay the wicked, O God. Depart from me, therefore, you bloodthirsty men. For they speak against you wickedly. Your enemies take your name in vain. Do I not hate them, O Lord, who hate you? Do I not loathe those who rise up against you? I hate them with perfect hatred. I count them my enemies." David says, Lord, the wicked who don't know you and who would speak offensively about you, I hate them. But I hate them with a perfect hatred. They're enemies of who God is, and therefore they're enemies of what I am desiring to do in following you. But I love how David concludes. He says, "Search me, O God, and know my heart. Try me and know my anxieties, and see if there is any wicked way in me, and lead me in the way everlasting." So, Father, I believe I know you, and I believe that what I'm feeling is right. But God, you search me. You know me. Why? Because you're the all-knowing, all-powerful, all-present God. And I want to follow you. I don't want to follow my own ideas. I don't want to follow my own fears. I want to follow you. I want to rest in the truth of who you are. So, Father, guide me. God, you know me, and I want you to check me. And if there's something wrong there, God, correct it in me. So today, live in God's omniscience, his omnipresence, and his power. God be with you. Let him search you, for he knows you, he formed you. He understands your past, your present, and your future, and you can rest in him. God bless. Have an amazing day. As we look towards Easter on Sunday morning, I hope you'll join us for the video of the sermon. Just got done recording it this morning, and I believe you'll be blessed. And thank you again for joining us here for another session of Pasture Talk. God bless. Have a great day.